We have breaking news that you should share the videos to start the spread of the channel. I'm hoping was I recording that? I better have been. Okay, so after you've done your bulk support, afterwards you'd like to add about 2 blocks back, or 1 block back from where you originally put it. You'd like to add bits that come out. For this, I'm going to make an L shape that is 2 blocks away from the floor. Just for me, that is, because of course feel free guys to make any edits to make the house fit more for you. After all, this isn't a block by block tutorial, this is just how to make. I can't put links in the description guys, so I would, link my Rustic House video over there, but yeah, I don't know how to put them in the description. For this I've already planned my windows ahead, but I'm not suspecting any of you really to do that, because that is one thing that only normally more advanced builders do, and you're probably coming on this video because you're a newbie to building. Well, just because maybe you're a rustic builder. Like, I mean, Green doesn't need it. No offense to Green, but his forte is definitely rustic, as I keep saying. Unlike mine, it's the modern house. But I can still build rustic, proven. And I can build. If you want to see me do like some mega builds, time lapses, feel free. Okay, you gotta get creative with this because I cannot teach you how to make a shape. You've got, as long as it's very square and very right angle like, I cannot have rain in my video, great. I'm not gonna bother doing a command, no, let's keep it in. You can basically make any shape. Now for this one guys, I'm leaving space for the wood, which is step 4. Instead, I'm making a skinny, tall piece here, which then comes across here, and then of course you go out with. I'm actually going to destroy that because connected textures never really work. As you can tell, they almost come out between each other, which is always a good thing to have with not rustic. Wow, this is definitely not rustic. And here's the Queen's Castle at the rustic house. What the heck am I doing? Anyway, once you have added that, you should probably add your top floor bit. And then of course you are done with that step. You could fill them in, but I don't. I prefer to fill them in during step 5, which we'll come on to later. Anyways, now step 4 is adding the wood. The wood is the one that ties the entire building together. Without the wood, you wouldn't have any support and it would be floating. But wood is still the shy block in this type of building. 1 second guys, I've got an invite from my friend. Okay, hi Liam, I'm doing my Minecraft tutorial. Anyway, sorry for my slight distraction with Liam here. As I was saying, fill in your wood area underneath the white concrete. It will build together. Otherwise, you don't really have such a modern house. Of course, guys, you can do anything else shape-wise, but I'm trying to keep it as basic as possible while still adding some shape to it. So it's not just a square. Because I mean, as you can tell, squares don't really look good from building if you're an advanced builder, and also if you're a newbie builder. You know now, so stop making those square dirt huts. Okay, I'm sorry I just offended you. But still, like, don't make squares.
What did you say?
I'm sorry I just offended the newbie builders. And...
That offended me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a new builder. I could build like a fully good house.
Yeah. So now that we're done with the wood, your next step... Go ahead. Feel free. Now that you're done with that step, it's time finally to get out your glass. I'm going to be using light grey stained glass because it's my favourite one to use. With modern, if it's rustic, I'd probably use white or maybe even grey. I believe I used light grey over there. Yes, I did, sorry. And now you want to fill in the glass areas. There's something about me that never likes glass going around corners, but that's just a me thing, so if you like it, feel free. I'm just not a fan of it myself, and also I don't mind seeing it in other people's buildings. But of course, if I had my way, I'd never really do that. Of course, I have my way because it's my build. Duh. Now, as you can tell, I have put this thing one block back from the wall, and you'll see why I've done this. The one thing with modern houses is that you should never be scared to backtrack, which I'm going to prove right here. Instead of connecting these two textures, I'm going to go up one with the wood and placing the wood area at the top, whilst still trying to keep the block minorly shy, just by adding a quick outskirt of wood on the top, just so that we can get some wood up here, and also maybe use it for a rooftop garden, because that is a very modern feature. It's more fitting in an ultra modern style, which is not my kind of building style. I prefer the modern, not ultra modern. What I build right here is modern, in my opinion. It's probably ultra modern. Sorry guys, I'm not an architect. They come here for Minecraft building, okay? You did sign up for that. Anyway, after that, you'd like to fill in the rest of your glass. I've added this area here, but I haven't filled this area in with wool because I want it as a balcony. So what I'm going to do is add that, and that's my plan, to have a balcony, and underneath it I'm going to have a little pergola, which I'm going to detail later. I will do the interiors for these in a separate video, which I will try and upload either this weekend in England, remember this is all European time, or maybe another day. Completely. I'm planning on doing some more content this week, knowing that I have missed out on 3 days of uploading. So, as I said, I will be checking out you guys' comments on that video, which I said that I'd ask for comments on, because I'm an idiot. I completely forgot which one it was. I believe it was a Fortnite video, but yeah, that's so vague. Was it Fortnite Do We Win or Oh Clap? Get it, what I did there? I ask for comments. I might do that on here, just in case I never find it. Anyways, guys, after you've added in your glass section, I'm not enjoying my top area yet, so I am going to add just another base of wood that pops its way through, whilst though still keeping that grey block higher than the rest. that's a good tip with modern houses, is to differentiate in the Y level, which is your up and down on the coordinates. If you are in Key Stage 1, as it's called here, I don't know what it's called in the American, sorry guys, I'm not, I am smart, but I don't know American facts that well. Because I'm not American, and I'm not really interested, I'm sorry. Anyways, back to the actual video. Now that you've done that, if we come on the inside, I'm not going to go on the inside, but if you look through the window, you should see that you have wood. I know most of you would probably be thinking to add in the light grey, white concrete. Don't. It will, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it because it could result in having a white strip, and that would probably ruin what a modern, such as having different sections of build and different colours and differentiation in the Y level, whilst keeping it mainly right angle and very rigid. So not much curvature. Anyways, onto my favourite side of the build. This side. Now, I'm going to have to try something unique with this side, because it is something slightly trickier to deal with. So instead of using glass panes, I know it is a lot more expensive, but I'm going to use some glass blocks on the top there. I like that. Just to add some curvature. And then instead, I'm going to keep a glass block wall going all the way to the top. Actually, I was keeping it one block lower than the white section. Cool. Then I'm gonna take you guys back with this grey wool. This light grey wool. And of course I'm going to put this here, so then I can cut that off. And not make it connect by making that one level, and still differentiating the Y coordinate by having that block slightly bigger. You can do this, you cannot do this. Of course, this is kind of wait, quartz wool doesn't exist. I was not aware of that. Sorry guys. Instead you could add some iron bars coming out on those corners. Just add that. It may look kind of awkward. Actually, now I say it, I don't like it. I'm getting rid of it. But yeah, for since I will leave it there, just for the idea. Although preferably I don't like it. It was an experiment on my behalf, and it failed. But if you wouldn't try it, you miss on everything you don't try. Like, you 100%, you miss everything you don't try. Anyways, fill in the rest of the glass, and then after that it gets considerably easier because you're done with probably one of the hardest bits, which is generally just making the shape of the modern house. I'm sorry guys, content reasons, screw them. If you don't like something, feel free to get rid of it. I hate this. Like, I know some people do like this, but oh wow, personal preference is scream at me just to get this thing destroyed. Glass panes are a pain sometimes. All builders know that. It's bottoms, but middles, especially if you have modern houses. Oh wow, it's an ordeal, not a task. Differentiating in the Y coordinates still, I'm adding some wood. Yet again, I love Pocket Edition now. I love Pocket Edition with that quicker building. Great example right there, right? Anyways, as I just finish off this with my little wood top, because I love differentiating the Y coordinate on modern houses, it's time that we add in the final details. These consist of adding the door. Get that away. A thing with modern houses that you should probably try and do, no matter what, is adding the doors and even the windows sometimes. One block I'm locked in. But okay, I'm setting the time of day, like I can't handle this anymore. But I'm turning on like always day. I can't handle that anymore. Oh, come on. No. Hey, just get out. That's a good thing. I will kill him off later. Dude, weather cycle. That's why they're not freaking burning. What the hell was that for? That's why they're not freaking burning. I was trying to sound Swedish, but I sounded more Scottish. Because I'm really good at Scottish accents, even though when I don't try them, they always come out on accident. I hate Minecraft sometimes. Bro, just get rid of the stupid rain! Rain! Oh my god. That took enough already, and I messed this up still. Oh, get out. Yeah. Dude, get out. Gotta deal with this guy. Bro, stop! I have a wife and 2 kids. And I can't let my house be invaded. I need help. No second chances in life. Really? Yeah. You get 1 chance. Really? No. Oh, yes. God gave you a sword. For some reason God gave me that. For some reason God actually fucked me with a sword. Because trust me, I'd go insane if I actually got a sword in IRL. I'd probably cut someone's arm off on accident just doing sword practice. Probably most likely my own arm. I don't want to talk about this. Ever. Anyways, guys, sorry for that slight interruption. You want to add a button, and on the other side, add another button so you can get in and out. Stone buttons are hard to get through, but if you know what you're doing, it becomes considerably easier. So I just love doing that. Anyways, guys. After that, it's always a good idea to either add a garage door on or front of the build. I would use iron blocks, but of course if you are making this in survival, that is very expensive. So you may be better off going for something like white terracotta. But if you've got the or you're in creative mode, it would be very on them. Anyways, mine out an area and one block back from the wall. Place in your iron. There's your garage door. Of course, the door comes into the garage because I never plan these things in life. There you go. Into the there's the rest of the house, the wall. Anyways, that's about all you need to know about the most bits of modern houses. But of course, after that, there's always the details. You start with some 3-saw oak fences, and I'd recommend adding a nice trimmed area of some modern plants on either one or two sides. Remember, don't go too crazy with greenery in modern houses, because after all, they didn't have much anyways. Because people that own them are rich, non-climate change caring people. Sorry if you actually do care about climate change and you're in a modern house. But I mean, I'm sorry, but I can't handle people that don't care about it. Here, you can do those just 2 blocks high, but I do prefer to have mine. I'm an idiot, I put them in front of the door. To have mine in front. Anyways, you want to get out your stone bricks, your mossy stone bricks, and your cracked stone bricks. Mine out an area in front of your garage, if you have one that is. Try and make it as square as possible, but yeah, I do like always to have my buildings imperfect, although sometimes in real life I love a perfect place. Except for my room, of course, because I never tidy it. Because I'm so lazy sometimes. And of course, you have your driveway. I like to make mine more uneven, but I know a lot of people would definitely prefer their square. And before you say it's not practical, it's not supposed to be practical, guys. It's all for aesthetic purposes. If you want to, you could add a car. I haven't made a car in ages, and that'll be a different video, which I will upload way in the head of the future. Once I get done with all of the house designs. I may skip some, because after all, I'm not good at making Asian houses. But yeah, probably none of you would want to live in an Asian house except if you come from Asia. And also, why do you want to live that near? That's why coronavirus started. I know YouTube doesn't like people saying that, but I mean, YouTube, shut up. Okay, anyways, you can mine out an area and get your green and lime concrete. Wait, no, your green... Where is... And green terracotta. I prefer when this thing's called hardened clay, because I could say it better. And then make a false lawn. Well, it's not actually a false lawn, but a mowed lawn out of these 2 colours next to each other. It's not practical, but it's not supposed to be. Anyways, I just realised it's not green, it's lime terracotta. Apologies. Anyways, now you have your mown lawn. You could continue that back there. There's not many other things to add. You may want to add a swimming pool, but I'm not in the mood for a swimming pool in my house. I will do an interior on a different video, but